Today's project, we're working on a 2012 Honda Accord. It belongs to a buddy of mine. We're going to try to change the brake fluid in it and bleed it out, and hopefully the car still stops when we're done. The first thing we're going to do is go to the brake fluid reservoir at the master cylinder. So that's often on the driver's side of the vehicle. If we look closely on the cap, it's going to tell us the type of brake fluid we need. If it's not on there, check your owner's manual. Most cars take DOT 3 or 4. I'm told that you don't want to mix 5 with that. 3 and 4 are generally compatible with each other, but 5 is not. So we take the cap off, and then there's typically a strainer inside. You want to take that off as well, get it out of the way. The first step we're going to do is remove all the fluid from the reservoir, and we can do that with a vacuum pump. So that side goes to the pump, the other side goes to where we're going to suck the fluid from.
Really doesn't look that bad.
And that fluid's pretty dark, so we're definitely due for changing that.
Hold on. There's crud in here on you. So what I'm doing is there's little pockets in here I'm moving into to suck out any debris I see, as well as extra fluid.
Wow, that stuff's really dark.
So right now we're looking at the reservoir, the brake fluid reservoir under the hood. And you can see where the screwdriver is pointing is the level that we're at. We tried to use the tool to suck out as much of the bad fluid as possible, but there is still some residual in there. There's also some residual in each cylinder at each wheel. And what we're doing now is we're going to compress the piston on the cylinder to press out as much of the bad fluid as we can, because we want to suck out all of the bad fluid and replace it.
Stuck. Right there. And there's our bleeder.
That's it.
So we're going to push on the back of the piston. So as we push that, we see the caliper moving forward. And so that should be pushing fluid back up into the reservoir.
And you can see down here filling up.
Wow. I think we need new brake pads there too. Those are got almost nothing left on them.
Here you can see on the brake pad, there's just the metal here, but there's this space here, which usually there would be the pad there that will go on to this rotor here to slow the car down and eventually stop it. But there, it's just a space and there's barely any pad.
So I guess we got to replace them, huh?
Yep.
Let's go see if we can find some in stock locally.
We've got the goods.
And the rotors.
So not only are the pads worn down, both back calipers seem to be stuck. So We might be looking for new calipers, or at least popping these apart. They should not take that much force to go in. You should be able to push them in with your fingers almost.
And this is not budging.
Yeah.
So you go see if Napa has a couple of these things?
Yeah. So after talking to the local auto parts store gentleman who helped us out, he mentioned these could be the screw-in type. And sure enough, they do move when you turn them. That's why there's that big plus sign on there. I got some flat bar stock.
So let me see if this will work.
Let me put a vice grip on here so I can hold the...
You got that.
That means I can't make you buy $100 calipers for no reason.
No, we'll have to buy something else, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not done breaking things yet. Oh, that moves nice.
But is it going in? It doesn't really look like it's going in.
Yeah.
It is?
It doesn't look it because the boot is staying where it is, but
yeah.
the boot is
Okay.
significantly compressed. Yeah, that's way in. Okay, well that's good.
Let's go see if there's more fluid in the reservoir.
So yeah, actually it's above the line now, a little bit. You tightening up the back one?
Yeah. The other side definitely moved.
That one seems like it's not moving too well, right?
Yeah, it's turning now.
Went up a little.
A little bit stiffer.
Yeah, this definitely went up. The level's up above the line.
That's pretty much all the way in. So now we're going to push on the brake pedal and see if the caliper pistons twist outward. Go for it.
You can see that coming out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It twisted a little.
Okay.
You can point out that I got why is there something?
It's interesting. This one is Phillips, came right loose with the impact gun. This one's flat. I think somebody's been in here before and put the wrong screw in there. I can't get it. Let me get the impact.
All right, I'll give it a try while you're there. Let's see. Get a good bite on it at least.
I'll get a big impact pin and put it on there.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
What do you got, vice grips for hands?
Guess so.
So what I've found on most of these Japanese cars, there's threaded holes on these rotors here, if I can get this started. And I think this is an M8. If you thread those in, that'll push the rotor off. You got to take the caliper off of here, get that out of the way. But at least we know that rotor's not stuck on there.
I don't have vice grip arms.
Or a little pipe or something.
Yeah, with that wrench. Will that fit over this? No? Or a hammer. That's one.
Another wrench.
Yeah, you got the wrench. Surprisingly, that worked well.
Let's see if I can.
Be advised that after you take one out, the other one tightens up somehow.
Did it actually loosen it?
Hold on. Yeah, it's off.
Okay. Yeah, I can't get that upper one. I need the wrench.
Do you have any Scotch-Brite?
Yeah. You gotta clean the rotors.
Like some Scotch-Brite or something, right?
Brake clean, because there's like an oily film.
Yeah, there's something on here.
I have some brake clean.
You want to go outside and do it? I think we need to do can number 2. Yeah, do you see that blue isn't coming off? I think you need to take the, it's like a milling glaze. It needs to come off. See?
Yeah.
Man, I don't think you got to go too crazy with it.
See, blue's gone.
Yeah. There it is. And it's more blue.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it. If you want to be on TV, do it. How much of this do we put on?
A little silicone paste on the caliper pins.
Enough?
Yeah. That's ready to go back in.
X.
I'll get a little wire brush too, and we'll clean out the stainless channels here where the pads slide. I think that's good.
What do we torque this to?
Or you go like this, you pull on the wrench. Click! 80 foot-pounds.
I think it's kind of tight. Alright.
There it is. But yeah, that top one just can't get it in there. The socket itself doesn't even really fit because of the spindle nut above it. Click!
Yep, that's it. I'm sure there's an easy way to push these things in.
Having trouble fitting them in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little tight. I'd say you got your money's worth out of this pad.
Why do you think that's what it is? Got the outside one.
Me too.
flip it back inwards.
I got mine on. This side's done.
These slide in like butter.
Yeah.
Do we want to grease the slides even?
The pins or
What?
the pins?
Yeah. I don't know.
If you want.
I don't know how easy that's going to be.
They do pop right out. Don't forget to put the keeper springs back in, which will push the pads out and annoy you.
They can go in last, I think. I know they can. The grease on this one wasn't like that. It's black and disgusting. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, that one's done. So before we fill the reservoir, we're just testing the pressure. We've got the universal cap clamped onto the reservoir and it seems to be holding pressure, so I think we're good to go. Let's take it off and fill it with fluid. And cut. Yeah, just keep it rolling.
And action. Am I going right to the brim?
Yeah, you do want to fill it up as much as you can because you know, we do have to push it through all the lines and get plenty of it through there. Look at how clear that looks compared to what we took out. It looks like water.
It's like crystal clear. Oops, nope, we're blowing up. Try now.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's good. So now we gotta go to each wheel and take this guy. put the wrench on the nut first. You might want to just see if you can break it free. It's not going to come spewing out just yet. Okay.
Yes, it is.
And tighten that one back up. And let's do it the proper way and go to the far corner, because everybody says you should start at the far corner. Just open it till it's flowing out and you see the clear fluid come through.
Kind of ominously nothing coming through.
We still have pressure here. Nothing. Turn it more.
Is there still stuff in the reservoir?
Oh yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere.
I mean,
I wouldn't come all the way out.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not.
We could take the pressure off and make sure that that bleeder is not clogged. I would also put a screwdriver down in the caliper hole. And let me take this and just blow air through it, make sure it's clear. Oh yeah.
It seemed clear to me. Try again?
Yeah.
Who knows? It's nice and oiled. I'm going to tighten it up. Let you put the pressure and then we'll start over. Make sense?
It's not.
It's tight.
Alright, we're back up to pressure. You're getting something there. You open it more than that.
It's, I mean, look,
I've never seen it that slow.
I think I have an idea. Is this thing sealed? No.
Yeah, you try, you just crack the top, but maybe I'm...
I was trying to like put a little back pressure like this on it. Very slow.
Let's try the other side. That's how it should look. And then it stops. It's definitely flowing. We got some in there. And we should see this getting lighter in color as it comes out.
It's definitely lighter.
Let's check pressure and reservoir. Yeah, we still got plenty of fluid in the reservoir, which you can't see now that it's clear.
The dirty fluid is staying there.
Some may stay in the bottom.
To be honest with you, it's either empty or...
It's not empty because I'd be seeing air bubbles coming out of here. This is definitely clearer.
We're pretty low.
Okay, well, we did get a good amount in here.
Oh, wow.
So you want to break that and fill it back up? You think it's good?
Well, I'm going to test it on the rag.
Yeah.
That looks pretty clear, wouldn't you say? Yeah, this is clean. If you're a smart kid, you realize now that pretty much anything ridiculous that you do while I'm in the vicinity, you could blame on me and no one's going to be surprised. Okay, that tire's done. That was some pretty clear fluid, and you know, I mean, that's a lot.
All right, let's see how the other side looks then.
Do we want to drain?
Yeah.
Do we want to do the other tires and go back to that one, or?
We shouldn't need to, but let's see how the other ones do. What if I try stepping on the brake pedal lightly?
Sure. Do you got to turn the pressure off first, or no?
I don't think so. We are getting a little low on fluid.
Yeah, why don't we just take that off? We'll top it off, and then we'll. Are we low on fluid, really?
That's off. There's still plenty of fluid in there. I'm just going to push on the brake pedal a little bit.
That's doing it. That definitely sent some fluid through.
Okay.
Keep going.
A lot easier.
Is it looking any clearer yet?
No, still mud. But yeah, no, keep going though. That's working.
All right, let me see how much. I may have to top this up.
And there's bubbles coming through for some reason.
That's because when I let up on it, it's getting air in there. So that's why you don't really want to do it pumping that way. Well, it should be blowing air bubbles out that we introduced in there. Okay. So let it go a little. Because that's moving better than it was before, I think.
Well, whatever happened, whatever you did with the brake cleared it out.
I'm wondering if there was some chunk of something in there that was...
Well, this is a lot. I mean, it's still not clear, but we're not done yet. So you got a little bit more to go to match that one. What's the air from?
When you let up on the pedal, air gets in there because it kind of sucks back.
Oh, because it's just not really sealed good, I guess.
Yeah. That's why this bottle, you're supposed to start with fluid in it because the dip tube goes down to the bottom and...
Oh, and let it pull back up?
Yeah.
But then there's still air.
But if you just use the pressure like this, it just pushes the fluid down through. But we're probably getting low up here. Okay, pressure's on.
All right, I'm going to open. Good flow.
Okay, let's try the fronts.
That looks pretty clear, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So we're done.
Better than it was.
Yeah, so we're done here. Which ain't so easy. I think I might need that socket.
Makes a better handle if nothing else.
Yeah, I just don't want to destroy this thing now.
You wanna? I have a socket over here.
That is.
Here, let me try with. I'll get the impact. I'm gonna do this because I'm used to this.
Yeah,
I don't have to spin it off. Take the pressure out. I'm just imagining. Oh,
yeah.
It starts going everywhere.
Yeah, here's an idea. You have some penetrating oil, right?
Yeah.
Let's put a little dot on that. Let's go to the other side.
Ouch. I moved it. All right. That's moved. All right, I'm gonna put some pressure on there. Another fluid level. We still got fluid in there. I want to go check the far corner again.
What damage are we at now?
I think we're in good shape. This one looks good now. It's definitely flowing good out of there. I was able to get that one off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I need a new front end because everything broke off, or
Yeah.
we have to weld some parts on?
I think we're good to top up the reservoir and step on the pedal a bunch of times.
The max speed.
It's right here. It's right up at the top.
That's the max speed.
Yeah, see it?
Oh yeah, it says max right on the top there.
Give the pedal a bunch of pumps until it hardens up, and then I'll see if the level changes with that. I don't know if it will or not.
Ready?
Yep. Does it feel like it's hardening up? What?
Feels hard.
Okay. Then. All right. Wheels on, caps on.
Clear.
Coming down. Time to torque wheel lugs, 80 foot-pounds on this. And we do our star pattern. And then we go around and check them all one more time.